Good morning. A few days ago I talked about the Swedish PM, how easy it is for him to lie. And now I'm going to tell you a story about big lies. This is about a passenger ship that sank. It happened in 1994. 852 people were killed. The name of the ship was Estonia. It was traveling from the country Estonia to Sweden. And on the ship there were passengers from Sweden, Estonia and Finland mainly. Right. The Swedish government at the time was a socialist one, and they investigated the whole thing, and they came out with a report. This report came in '97. And they said the reason why the ship sank was this big door on the bow. It was open, you see, that's why it sank. And then the government said this: let's just leave the ship on the bottom of the ocean. We will not bring up any of the dead passengers. This place is now a cemetery. Nobody is allowed to go down there. No filming, nothing. And the Swedish Christian church, they said the same thing. It's a cemetery. Let's leave it in peace. Nobody was really happy with this decision. That was the decision. And then they said, let's cover the ship with rocks. Yeah. And they actually paid some company to do it. And they started doing it, but they never finished it. Right. Now people got suspicious. Yeah, and there were theories about what really happened. And Swedish media, they attacked these people as conspiracy theorists. That's right. Now, part of the story is this. There was this guy who was down there just after the accident, after the tragedy. And he witnessed that he saw a big hole in the ship. Yeah. And he said, it looked like there was an explosion. That's what he said. All right, so now we come to the present time. Yes? Some filmmakers made a documentary, and they are about to release it. And they actually have pictures from the ship, and there is a big hole in the ship. Yeah, it's 4 meters wide, big. Then what happened? Well, the Estonian PM, he came to visit the Swedish PM and the Finnish PM. And they talked about this accident. And the Estonian PM, he said he wanted to do a new investigation. The old one was done by the Swedish government. Now the Estonian PM, he wanted to do an Estonian investigation to find out the truth, what really happened. Yeah, and then there were more lies. The Swedish PM office were asked about this meeting with the Estonian PM. And the Swedish PM office, they said they did not talk about this ship. They talked about something else. Wow. So now the Estonian government is conducting this new investigation. And Sweden, well, the Swedish government, the old one, are blamed, of course, for lying, for covering up. It's an amazing story. Yeah. Well, there's more to this. Maybe I will talk about this again. But for now, that's all. Okay.